What's up, everybody? This is Carolina Mike, your host for SharePoint in 60 seconds, where you can get the information you need right up front. And if you want more, stick around for a step-by-step walkthrough. Today, we're going to talk about, is there a new feature coming? And exactly how do you add a column to a SharePoint list, Microsoft list, SharePoint document library? Stick around.
I'm a SharePoint expert, play with data extra, careful with my hands cause I gotta use them forward.
Okay, let's get into it. Let's get that timer rolling. Alright, let's say you want to add yourself a column here to track something. Alright, well, we click the plus, and here we go. We can choose from text, choice, date, all sorts of different columns. You hit next, fill out the parameters, you're off to the races. And, I don't know if you noticed this, but this looks pretty new. So there you go. Got to get that done in 60 seconds. Hopefully we made it. Now, if you want the step-by-step, we could talk about why you would create a column, how to create a column, maybe some of the different ways to create a column, and just how neat this visual is. Alright, before we do that though, real quick, shout out to all of the followers, subscribers, people watching, if you watched in the past, and liked and shared and commented, all that good stuff. We appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. If you haven't had a chance to do that, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can know as soon as new stuff is available. So let's pull back the covers here and talk about adding columns and why I'm so excited. Let's just sort of talk about what it means to add a column, why you would do it. There's a couple of little litmus tests you could run, like would you have a folder for it? Or would you have several folders? Let's say I was going to keep track of different colors, you know, red, blue, and green in the regular folder structure, but I was going to use metadata instead, and I needed a way to sort by color, group by color, filter by color. I want to use that in a visual representation, then I'm going to have a column for that. And this works for SharePoint lists, Microsoft lists, document libraries. It's all the same deal for the most part. So we're going to click the plus sign here. And the way I'm talking you through this today is creating the column while you're in a list view versus digging into the back into the list settings, which we'll show you how to do it that way. Just hang tight. There'll be some chapters. If you want to fast forward to, how to do it in classic SharePoint, fast forward. So you can do it from within the list. You hit the plus sign, and we're going to track color here, right? Red, blue, and green will be our choices. So I'll walk you through how to create the column, and then we'll come back and talk about some of this cool stuff. So in that case, we're going to go choice. We hit next, and we're going to fill in the parameters here. So we're going to name the column, but let's say I name this column color. Okay, so our choices here. I guess we could just go here. Let's see if it'll keep that formatting. Yeah, there we go. Now, if you want to know more about the formatting, that's a whole nother ball of wax. All right, so we save. There's other options you can fill out, but you save, and there's your color column. So there you go. Now, the thing that I'm so jazzed up about is the fact that now when you are creating a column, let's say you might be new to this, it sort of gives you an idea of what's going to happen when you create this column. I don't believe this was here in the past. It just showed up a couple of days ago. That's why I hopped on to make this video. Normally videos come out on Tuesdays. We're releasing this one today, which is Saturday, just because I don't know if it's a test, if it's going to go away. If you have this in your environment, let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are. I think it's pretty neat. I did discover here, so if you want to go to see all column types and see all of the goodness, you click see all and then click next, and it will bounce you into the settings where you can access all the different types of column. Alright, and as promised, there is another way you can add columns. Doesn't matter whether you're classic, modern, it's the old school right here. We're going to go to list settings, however you get there. If you're in classic, you got to go to the tab. If you know, you know. And then you're going to scroll and you can create a column, and it takes you basically to that screen that we were just at where we wanted to see all the different column types. So there you go. Hope this has been helpful. Let me know what you thought about this. Do you have this feature yet? Do you think it's here to stay? Did I miss an announcement? Talk to me, people. Alright, hopefully this has been helpful. Continue to do the very best you can with what you got. And remember, SharePoint rocks, and so do you. We'll see you next time, y'all.
I'm a SharePoint expert, play with data extra, careful with my hands cause I gotta use them forward. Yeah, I'm a big old nerd. I like maple syrup on my pancakes. I don't care what you heard.